Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the TPX Reviews. Today's review is the new Flavor Amp Energy Passion Fruit. Basically, I didn't even think I was going to find this one because it's kind of scarce. Like, they're slowly trickling out the new flavors. Some people have gotten specific ones early, others have just, it's all random. You just got to go to a gas station and maybe the ones that are on the shelf have been replaced with the new ones. Currently, as you know, it depends when I upload whichever passion fruit or strawberry limeade. I'm not sure which one will be up first. So if you're seeing this, then yeah, I decided, I figured it out. So anyways, this is the passion fruit flavor. Don't know if it's going to be as good as the strawberry limeade sounds, so we'll go from there. Personally, I like strawberry and I like limeade, so I'm really excited to check that one out. So let's take a look at the can. It's got fruit flavor, passion fruit flavor, energy drink with other natural flavors. Yeah, hopefully these are better than the Cherry Blast, because Cherry Blast was just kind of the same as the cherry one that was already on the market, as you saw that I uploaded. So keep in mind the serving size is 1 can, so everything is just double. So if it's 16, if it was an 8 ounce, like always, it'd be half of what I'm saying. So the calories would be 110 instead of 220, which is kind of weird. 110 is kind of a random number. Anyways, total fat 0, 140 for sodium, 59 grams sugar. Sugar's pretty good, 58. Half of that's, it's like 20 something, 24. I don't know, but 0 for protein, obviously. And take a look at the 157 milligrams of caffeine for the content, the whole thing. That's pretty decent. It's only shy of a Rockstar of 160 or a Monster 160. And tilt it outside, and we got purchase. Yep, the PepsiCo of New York, I guess. I don't know why New York. But, black tab. That's pretty much it. It's got a cool new logo. I do like the look of these new ones, especially the ones that say new flavor. If it says new flavor, I feel like these are going to be the better ones. Anything with that's a new flavor to the amp. So, smells kind of like an old passion fruit drink that I used to have. Kind of smells a little bit like Full Throttle, but not quite Full Throttle. It's like kind of like, reminds me of a Monster Ripper. That's what it really smells like. It smells like Monster Ripper. It's got some kind of, yeah, but not as potent. Well, Ripper M80. It's that passion fruit smell. You can't cover it up. It's pretty much really, really obvious. But yeah, it also kind of smells like the Red Bull summertime tropical fruit one. I think they put some passion fruit in that one too. So basically, it smells like passion fruit. That's the best way to put it. And we got the typical passion fruit color, which is, gee, I don't know, you tell me. Yellow? Yeah. That's definitely yellow. I'm trying to be sarcastic. It's like, wow, gee, I wonder what the color of passion fruit is, considering the text is yellow. When you cut, like, this is a passion fruit cut in half and it's yellow. The whole everything is yellow on this can, other than black. So, gee, wonder what the beverage is going to be look like. So, all right, let's take a sip. So, it's sort of like a Ripper, but it's much more sour. And it's a little bit like it's a bit sour, like all the other amps that have been coming out. The Cherry Blast is super sour. It's like sour cherry. Passion fruit by itself, I think, is kind of sour, or at least grapefruit is. So the passion fruit, I feel like this is a lot more sour than it should be. Kind of reminds me of like Pine Sol type of passion fruit. It's got a very clean and crisp kind of flavor, like a Sprite, but it's far more yellow. If yellow had a flavor, citrusy, I would say. It's a lot more citrusy than a Sprite. It's like kind of like a Mountain Dew Whiteout or a Sprite or something, just really citrusy but really sour. Like as if you bought a bag of Warheads and you bought the yellow, you got the yellow and you dropped it into some Sprite. It pretty much, it's really citrusy, like lime, lemony, even though passion fruit isn't supposed to be lemon lime. It really comes off like a lemon more than anything. I've had passion fruit drinks before that were way better and didn't taste so tart. So it doesn't really strike home as a favorite. I guess it's a good replacement to the Lemonade Lightning amp that they had. However, I just really prefer that flavor more. It's kind of like, I mean, it's a yellow drink. It's got all the fundamentals of what a Mountain Dew tastes like, Sprite tastes like, just anything like lemonade. It's really, but it's far sharper, it's far more tart than any other drink than what I mentioned. So it's far sharper. Like it's even more sour than lemonade, and it also kind of leaves that dry, kind of funky aftertaste. Like it leaves your tongue feeling like sandpaper because it's just so sharp and tart. It's like just sugar, straight up sugar and sour. But it really, I mean, best way I could put it, it really is like it's good. It's definitely a refresher. It's a good drink to drink on a hot day. It's really humid, and it's really, it's like old-fashioned lemonade that's just ridiculously sweet. But it's also got that sharp tartness that's just overwhelming. But other than that, it's pretty good. Try it from the can, since it always tastes a little better from the can. Yep, it just tastes really clean, like really fresh and clean, almost like, I don't know, if you saw a bottle of cleaner, like that yellow cleaner, it's like what it would taste like. Still prefer the Amp Lightning far more, or the Amp Active Lemonade, whatever you want to call it. So overall, I have to give this the usual. I like it better than Cherry. I feel like Cherry deserved a really bad score. This one kinda is a little more forgived. I'll give it an 8.8. I like that number. I think that's a pretty decent score. It's like right in between. It's not a 8.5, so it's not terrible, but it's not a 9 either. It's kind of right on that verge. It's like 8.7, 8.8, depending on the day. I'll give it the 8 because it's good on a refreshing day, which is just a huge perk. It's good to have a drink that's refreshing, whereas but I still feel like Monster's got the market with their Citron, and Rockstar's got their Lime Freeze. So I mean, it all depends what you feel like that day. If you feel like making the sour face, here you go. It's probably the best bet. But I feel like Strawberry Limeade won't be as harsh, and that's why. But we'll see. We'll see when I probably upload this one first. So we'll figure it out then. So thank you guys very much for watching. It's been a TPX Reviews for Amp Passion Fruit, their new flavor, and hope you guys enjoyed. So see you guys soon. All right, peace out.